The first thing people noticed about the building was not the height, the glass, or the gold-accented doors. It was the silence, not an empty silence, but disciplined one. The kind that made even powerful men lower their voices without realizing why. That silence existed because of Raymond. Raymond was a Filipino security guard stationed at the private business tower of Sheikh Khalid Al Mansouri in Dubai. He stood near the entrance every day at exactly 6 in the morning. Uniform pressed, shoes polished, posture straight. He wasn't tall. He wasn't intimidating, but there was something about the way he watched the door, not aggressively, not lazily, just present. People assumed he was just a guard. They were wrong. Raymond had worked security for nearly 20 years. Before Dubai, he guarded hospitals in Manila. Before that, construction sites. Before that, he was a soldier's son who learned early that dignity mattered more than volume. He never raised his voice, never argued, never complained, and never, not once, forgot a face. Sheikh Khalid noticed that. The Sheikh was one of Dubai's quiet elite, not flashy. No social media presence, no unnecessary interviews. His wealth was old, layered, built on logistics, ports, and private investments. When he entered his building, people moved without being told. Except Raymond. Raymond didn't move. He stayed exactly where he was, gave a respectful nod, and said the same words every time. "Good morning, sir. Welcome back." No fear. No exaggeration, no fake smile, just respect. At first, Sheikh Khalid found it amusing. Then he found it grounding. Then he found it rare. One morning during Ramadan, the Sheikh arrived earlier than usual. The city was still half asleep. Raymond was already there. "You are early," the Sheikh said casually. Raymond nodded. "I like to be ready before the world wakes up, sir." That was all. The Sheikh walked in, but the sentence followed him the entire day. Weeks passed, then months. Raymond watched people come and go: executives, consultants, investors from Europe, managers from different departments. He treated all of them the same way: polite, calm, firm when necessary. No favoritism. No weakness. Some didn't like that. One afternoon, a senior operations manager named Farid arrived in a bad mood. He had just lost a contract and needed someone smaller than him to absorb his frustration. Raymond checked his ID as usual. Farid scoffed. "Do you know who I am?" Raymond nodded. "Yes, sir. But I still need to scan your badge." Farid rolled his eyes. "I've worked here for 6 years." "Yes, sir. Are you blind?" "No, sir." "Then why are you wasting my time?" Raymond remained calm. "Security protocol." Farid leaned in close. Too close. "You people are all the same. Slow. Replaceable." The words hung in the air. Raymond did not react. He scanned the badge, handed it back, and said, "Have a good day, sir." Farid walked off, satisfied, unaware that someone had seen everything. Not Raymond, the Sheikh. Sheikh Khalid had returned unexpectedly for documents he forgot. He stood just far enough away to observe. He heard the tone, the insult, the arrogance, and he saw Raymond's response. No anger, no humiliation, no submission, just dignity. That night, the Sheikh reviewed personnel files, not Farid's first. Raymond's. He learned that Raymond sent most of his salary back to the Philippines, that he had never taken an unplanned sick day, that he once prevented a theft quietly without involving police, that he had been offered promotions and turned them down because he preferred his post. The next day, another incident happened. A visiting foreign consultant arrived late and irritated. Raymond stopped him gently for screening. The consultant laughed. "You don't seriously think you can stop me?" Raymond replied. "Sir, I don't stop people. Procedures do." The consultant raised his voice. "You're nothing. Just a guard." This time, other staff laughed. Raymond felt it, not the insult, but the collective permission people felt to dehumanize someone in uniform. He said nothing. At exactly 11 a.m., Sheikh Khalid called for an unscheduled staff meeting. Everyone was confused. Executives, managers, consultants, they gathered in the main conference hall. Raymond was told to stay at his post. The Sheikh stood at the front, calm as always. I want to speak about something small, he began, that reveals something very large. People leaned in. Yesterday and today, I watched how one of my employees was spoken to. Silence. He was not shouted at because of performance. He was not corrected for error. He was disrespected because some people believed his position made him invisible. Eyes shifted. In this building, the Sheikh continued, no one is invisible. He paused. The guard at the entrance is not just a guard. He's the first representative of this company. He is the first test of your character. No one breathed. I built my business on loyalty, discipline, and respect. If you cannot show those to the man who opens the door for you, you do not belong inside. Then he did something no one expected. He named names, one by one, and fired them. On the spot, Fred tried to protest. Sir, it was nothing. A misunderstanding. The Sheikh raised a hand. It was clarity. The consultant laughed nervously. Surely this is excessive. The Sheikh replied, excessive wealth often reveals excessive arrogance. I am correcting that. Security escorted them out. Raymond watched from his post as familiar faces walked past him. No badges, no authority left. Fred avoided his eyes. The Sheikh exited the conference hall and walked straight to the entrance. Raymond straightened. Good afternoon, sir. Sheikh Khalid stopped. You handled yourself with honor, he said quietly. Raymond nodded. Thank you, sir. You will not be stationed here anymore. Raymond felt a drop in his chest. He had seen this before. Praise before removal. The Sheikh continued, from tomorrow, you will oversee security training for this building. Raymond looked up, surprised. You will teach them what professionalism looks like. Raymond swallowed. Sir, I am not. You are exactly what we need, the Sheikh said. The story spread quickly. Not because people were fired, but because of why. Employees began greeting Raymond differently. Not fearfully, respectfully. New guards listened when he spoke. Visitors noticed the discipline. And Raymond? He remained the same. Still early, still calm, still dignified. One evening, as the sun dipped behind the towers, Sheikh Khalid stopped by the entrance again. Raymond, he said, do you know why I value you? Raymond thought for a moment. Because I do my job, sir. The Sheikh smiled slightly. Because you do not become smaller when others try to make you small. Raymond nodded. That night, halfway across the world, his family in the Philippines received money they didn't expect. Enough to repair a roof, enough to send a child to school. Raymond never told anyone, because dignity doesn't announce itself. It stands quietly. At the door, and waits.